We are finally back, and we are giving you something that you haven't seen in over 6 months. This is very exciting. I am so excited to be doing this alongside with you. So as the title says, as we are going to be playing today, we are going to cover the new Piggy update. So what is that? That's actually quite a few updates. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, the Paranormal Pigmas. I'm going to cover this right now before we go list out the other things. Just a quick note. The Paranormal Pigmas says I completed. I didn't play the game. I haven't played anything. I went very quickly into the game for a few seconds just to capture a screenshot. I've really no opinion on the game yet. I haven't seen any of this stuff. I haven't worked hard each day and came back to the mission to come and eventually collect all the points or whatever you need to get the following things for this season. I want to say there's a glitch of some kind. I don't know why we have any of this stuff. All I did was press claim. I haven't completed a single game, and I see my mic's on the same. So I guess we have the game. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. So the next thing, we're going into Piggy Build Mode. Apparently there's been quite a number of different updates that we are going to be covering within Piggy Build Mode. The first thing right here, I went in to my map, of course, to do a few small updates. If you were on the Discord, make sure you join the Discord right now. The link should be in the description, the updated link. We quickly went in and we covered a handful of different updates, like small updates that I've been talking about for quite a while now that I haven't done yet. The main one being I replaced all the water features with the water block. That's something that should have been guaranteed. It's something we should have done when we talked about it, when it was a new thing. But nonetheless, it's still done. We take quick care of that, so we won't have to waste the entire stream doing that. All right. So, anyone want to tell me how the audio is doing? I am very concerned about it. Click the map plush. Everyone, they say that's a new update too. I hope they're not trying to sell me something. Let's do it. Is this... I get to claim all this stuff? Okay. We'll see what... I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna fit into my map. But we have it. Yay. And then we get this thing. Yeah. He's trying to sell us this thing. This little plush here. Sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun for the die-hard Piggy fans. Let's just go in. What do I do first? I said I was gonna see the holiday chapter. I think we'll do that after. Yeah, let's just go through this. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. This is the battle pass, as we know. Ability crafty. We are going to cover that along with all the build mode stuff. I was about to say I might force some of this stuff into my map. What I said before on one of my older live streams, I don't want anything unnatural, unusual, unrealistic in my huge Piggy Build Mode Map. If you are a new viewer here watching me for the first time, my map is 2.9 megabytes. It's a very large, spread out. I said city at some time. You could argue that it's a city, but it's pretty suburban for a city. That being said, there is not a single real suburban looking house in the map. Anyway, I think that's just a description of it. So a lot of the stuff, we got skins. I've never been too excited about skins, but I know you guys are. Yes, that's what we got. We got a bunch of alternate skins, a bunch of holiday skins, and a journal entry. Let's read it. In my attempt to bring joy to Avelia... We know what that is, right? This holiday season, I have created a monster instead. A two-faced monster who resembles both good and bad, both joy and anger. He reads people's treats everyone differently. He's to be put down soon, but I'm afraid he may have already been seen. Let's hope not. Miss Dr. Delvilke. I'd say that right. Oh well. Alright. So somehow, this must have been a glitch because I did not play through all this stuff and collect them one by one. They all the word claim when I joined the game earlier today. We have extra chapters. What does that mean? Oh gosh. I think I know what that is. I want to touch that later in the stream. So we touched this. I clicked all this stuff. We got this kind of trap, another skin, a build mode event, and a new ability. That's going to be fun to check out. Let's go to the holiday chapter. Oh, wow. I hear audio now. Camera. Hammer. What do I do? Hammer. Oh. Ladder? Let's look for the hammer. I feel like the hammer might be more useful. We might have to go to, what's this? Scissors. We need scissors. This looks like the Nightmare Before. I think that's what he's trying to do. But for legal reasons and copyright reasons, he's just not going to. The fact that Minitoon didn't even make this update. I don't know what he's talking about. What's this? Right there. What's this? A lock of some kind? Black key. Okay. Yeah, this is... It's obviously a facelift, a beautiful facelift of the current map, which was of the old map, which was very dull, very quickly assembled and put together. Not too much effort, but of course it was an attempt at a holiday map, and it was pretty nice. All right, let's see. Any need for a hammer in here? The radio actually plays music. Let me know if the audio's too loud. Here we go, hammer. Nice. B+. No way. This is unlike anything we've ever seen before from Piggy+. He's getting stuff done on the first attempt. What's this? Red key? Yeah, red key. Alright. Yellow key. Red, yellow. What else? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I see him. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, wait, is that a player? Should I risk it? Yeah, that's a player. Alright. Blue key. Have we seen where the blue key goes? I should have been paying more attention. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? What? Okay. Does this go somewhere? Let's see. I feel like there should be game audio, like music. Did I turn that off? I am surprised that we don't have, or at least I'm not hearing it, if there is any game audio, game music, not just audio. Scissors. So we need scissors. Black key, yellow key, red key. Okay, we see the guy here. Let's not upset him. He might be in his hitbox. Alright. Piggy update log. Okay. We are looking for the orange key here in the new holiday map. It's barely new, but ooh, what's in here? Oh, wow. Is this copyright? I hear him. I hear him. No way, the game audio is working. That's what I'm concerned about. This barn is new. If you want to, if it really is a redo of the old map, it looks awfully similar. Yeah, okay. Where might one find? Oh, he's going for me now. Yeah. All right. Well. Oh, come on. You saw me a while ago. Here comes the dramatic music. We still haven't found the orange key. I think the orange key might be in one of the keys. I think I need to pick up a new key. Isn't really helping me get anywhere. That was a nice transition between the music. Oh, speaking of SᴜŒ music, guess who just downloaded the new... No, I just think I stopped using the word. The Sᴜʍ game. Oh wow, this is cool. This is new to me. Okay. Ooh, is the key? Torch? Sure. Is there orange? Am I supposed to BLF IV. IV means full. Yeah, okay. Wait. Alright. It's an easy way to die. That's cool. Can you do this? No. That was more of an obby or a playground or whatever you want to call it. What was that? The old one. The old map. But I feel like they've almost become too different to compare. Because one's obviously better, more developed than the other. Anything in here? I have a torch. Oh! Does that work? Oh, poopy. Am I getting too close? Okay. Alright. We need to find a fire. We could probably melt something if we... Ah. You gotta be kidding me. Put it right near our fire source. And let's try this fast fire again. That didn't work. Alright. Fire's broken. Should I be reading the chat? What does the chat want me to do with a torch that doesn't have fire? Is it really a torch then? Can you go this way? I think I've already tried. Subnautica, and I am very excited to start playing it. I asked, oh my gosh, you guys, if we could do a stream or did you want me to record it? What do you think would be better? Oh gosh, why can't I see the fence? It's gotta be in here. He's right on... Oh gosh. What does it say? Huh. Alright. Oh, there's probably a series of torches. So I'm wasting my time holding one of them. They'll probably all be lit around the same time. Let's find another key. I also have Thief Simulator. I told you guys about that, I think, a while ago. And there's the orange key. Let's trade that. What do I do with this information? I saw a purple key somewhere. No idea. 10 BLF IV, 13/13. Nope, go that way. I walked right into his arms. Black key. I think I know where that goes. Oh no. Oh. There's no items in here. Gosh. This purple thing. Can't jump on top of it. We're looking for a series of torches. I believe they're O's. This is gonna be all kind of, there's one. Alright, let's just get out of here. Take care of it. I saw 2 torches. That's the reason I say series. There's nothing telling me that I need a series. Do I have it? Okay, now it's on fire. Where do I bring it? Tells you where he is. That doesn't... Oh no. I shouldn't have ran into his arms. Is there any reason for a movie? I feel like it's somewhere down there. You might need the torch. So it doesn't make him friendly. Okay. He's still chasing after me. Probably should have closed it behind me. One more torch. There's a code there. I haven't figured out what the codes go to. So I assume when he gets his third torch, something different will happen to him. He will react a different way. And... I assume you just... Okay. So they highlight where he is. So you have to feed it to him. And I presume something different will happen to him. I'm not gonna skip it. Oh wow. Alright, here we go. Oh, VR. Oh, that is great. That's good. It's like it's all a dream, that kind of thing. We found this weird looking thing in the cabin outside and thought it might be funny to put it on you. VR, reality, that's amazing. Before you get mad, you should know it's Z's idea. Classic misunderstanding. That's how most movies end. I don't believe that. We're sorry, P+. We didn't mean it for it to lead this way. I did say that right. Alright. It's all good, you guys. Just go. Okay, so that's what we got for a story. Interesting twist. Is there a part 2? Yeah, of course there is. Am I right or am I right? That's the name of the creator that made this specific map? Okay. There we go. Wow. Okay, great. It has first game to have its own... Well, that's not true. First map on its own that has its own credits. I need to bring these textures into... Wow. Oh, I like this. This is nice. I've never seen this. We need those trains in build mode, by the way. All right, here we go. We're in the bottom of it. We're in the metro map. Oh, this is cool. This is a much better. Okay, here we go. Am I gonna be jump scared? This is the Metro map. Yeah, this is definitely new to me. I like this a lot. Yeah, read this. This station is in desperate need of renovations. I can practically hear the falling crumble from the time to time. Where's the city budget going? That's what many cities in the US are asking themselves. I can close. Oh, did I just call him over? I think that's what I just did. Oh, come on. Why is none of this in build mode? This is nice that you're showing off how it can be used, but... Do I dare? This is fun to explore, but... Oh, I can carry two things at once? How do I do that? How do I press this button? And for now, we're just gonna do that. Screwdriver probably can't be used there. Break this. Nope, I'm not gonna waste my carrot on it. This is nice. This does remind me of a London metro. New York Penn got a facelift. It's probably a few years ago, and I'm reacting to it a few months later. This is really nice. My food doesn't go bad while this event goes on. Please help yourself. There's nothing here, bro. And it still goes up. Well, I want to make sure I checked everything. Compost? You don't see that often. Okay. Wait, coming soon. Oh, nice. Okay. Piggy Build Mode needs a lot of this. You know, if I get jump scared or whatever, that's great. But a lot of the stuff should be in Piggy Build Mode. Okay. Okay, I'm in the off-limits area. It automatically closes on and on. There's nothing to what? Gosh. See? Wow, that really scared me. Okay. Why do I want to be here? I don't... Why was this like... I don't have the screwdriver anymore. Sure there's something here? No. Okay. Here goes nothing. Decay soda hard takes a while. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's how I feel about this. I just want to explore this. I mean, at some point I'm gonna snap and say I give up. Not because of the difficulty, but because of how much time it's taking. I agree with you. Yes, this does seem like a very time-consuming... Suitcases? I don't recall seeing this in a train station or a subway station. 20 large suitcases. 20-pound suitcases? The dollar sign. This is Minitoon that made it. He's from Canada, from what I remember, unless it's changed. But that's what I recall. Mountain Standard Time. Yeah. And he mentioned it earlier before that. My point with that is I guess you gotta give him grace for the dollar sign there. What's this? Locked, bro. Everything's locked. Alright. Up the stairs. We're gonna drop down. I like the attention to detail. But I want to start scaring myself if I don't see anything. City center. Finally, we're going to the city. This is not where we were. Huh. Oh, I'm with... Oh, God. I thought that was an enemy getting closer. I see now that there are other people with us. Alright, let's read this. I'll wait things out here. Surely things will blow over. Just need to wait for the police to respond. Then I'll be able to see my dear Marcy again. Okay, so that's lore. Let's see. I can go. Nice. Alright. I feel more confident knowing that that's not an enemy and those are other people. Rummaging through this. Have we been here before? If you haven't been here, just assume other people have. The hospital? Oh, finally! They're connecting the metro to the hospital. You left us for him. Oh no. What does that mean? Intentionally. Ah, that's good. That's good. We need that in build mode. We need that in build mode too. We need to be able to build jump scares like that. That's good. But this is totally accurate. This looks like it's the... Well, no, it's not, but... We're back to the platform. I want to go back and explore that. That was the hospital that we were in. And the jump scare happened, I lost my bearings, and we might get jump scared again, but it's worth it. We just do a loop. No, here we are. Does that thing kill you? Oh god, if the thing does kill you. Was I supposed to shoot it? I don't have a health meter, so I'm not too worried. Probably should be though. Get the heck out of here. Station 5. Let's go back down. There we go. Down here. So what's this one? I think that's it. Is there a train that's gonna run me over? Huh. But I like how it connects the hospital. I mean, that was totally the hospital. And it connects it to the metro. Because where we spawned in looked just like the metro. Of course, this is all speculation. And I've received no new keys. Are you sure there's something I need here? God. I don't know what to say. It just spawned in out of nowhere. That looked like more like a jump scare that didn't really make sense. Respawn? What do you mean respawn? I like that. We need more games like this. This is what connects all the other games together. And if we see this kind of stuff, it's going to get better and better. We remember the stores connected to the metro. The alleys and the galleries are connected roughly in the same area. This is important to connect all the canon chapters together, all 24 of them. I like to see that stuff. All right. I guess now we can head into build mode. Yes, I intentionally put it in the lowest quality, so there are things loading in and loading out. It would be nice to see a full quality mode. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about this. So this is a project that I decided to take on last minute. So I originally had this little brick welcoming kind of thing, like welcome to the mall. I am marking that you're entering mall property, just as I did here with saying now entering national park territory, please adhere to the federal government's laws. So we have all that, and then we have the Mount Sᴜභᴜ United States National Park, and then now leaving park territory. In other words, this is marking that on entering these roads, including the airport and the mountain, this whole green area right here, and of course it's going up. This whole area right here is national park territory, just as this whole box right here is mall territory. And I'm marking that with these nice cobblestone roads, adding in with the colonial looking brick sidewalk texture that I wanted to do. I wanted to do in the whole city, but I said I want to primarily use this for historical districts and kind of mark that this is historic. I don't know why I chose the mall. It probably would have made sense in a different part of the city, and it might be switched, but for now we're gonna put it here. So we added this nice cobblestone texture all throughout the roads. I think it changes the way you look at it, and it would help explain the weird intersections that I have right here that don't make a whole lot of sense, especially with the drive-through. But the reason I say it makes more sense, if you add the cobblestone texture, then you're saying, hey, this is a historical district. We didn't have cars back then. Roads were horse and carriage, that type of thing. And there was no need to have some sort of organized traffic pattern. Therefore, we have some less than stellar road maps, or yeah, I guess road design, where the lanes are going to be and how it's all going to make sense. This is just looking at it, this looks like a very dangerous intersection. Very dangerous intersection. Alright. Oh, and so what I did here, I may have explained this in the last live stream. I'm going to walk you through what I've recently done with the mall. When I mean recently, I mean 6 months ago, whenever the last stream was. I haven't touched any of the mall, except for the roads, since the last stream. So I changed the black and white texture that was here. I replaced it with this nice marble, granite, some sort of a stone texture to make it feel open. Spread it up. You have this nice bright color, a nice light color. Makes it, it's just natural. It makes it feel more open. This all goes back to marketing and psychology, all of that stuff that I very, very vaguely and briefly touched on in a few of my 2022 Piggy Build Mode tip tutorial videos. There was a whole series about them that I made within the course of a month, and they did very well. And they were me making up tips as I went, as I recorded the video. And looking back, I think if I came up with a script prior to it, it would have sounded better, but I look back and I say the messages were all there. I don't know what we're going to put here, some sort of a stand, because I noticed that's what a lot of the malls have. And I live near what was once a very successful mall, and also live near a very successful mall. So 2 different malls right there. One great, and one used to be great. And the funny part is they're owned by the same person, the same entity, the same organization. And they rather put more money in the one closer to the big city. That's all I'm going to say about it. And from what I've noticed at both of them, something else I gotta mention. I wasn't gonna say it, but this fits in perfectly. There are cars that they put on sale in places in this common open area. They're on sale. You could have a car sitting right here and showcase it as if this was some sort of a car dealership. And along with that, you have, I guess they're watch places, jewelry places, a Cinnabon, that kind of thing, that are in the middle of these long hallways, long walkways. And that's what we're going to put there. So we're going to have stores here. There's going to be walls from here all the way to here. I might change that. And then I said there was going to be a store here. But look what and then I was going to, okay, there's going to be a store here. And there's going to be almost an emergency exit kind of thing right here. I think I want to change that ever since I added in this. Adding in this also makes it look, and this I understand this does not make a whole lot of sense. I'm so glad I came up with this cobblestone texture to give an excuse for this and the other intersection at the other end that make no sense. I think after adding this, in terms of traffic, it makes no sense, which is what I was getting at. But I mean, I guess I could dig in and make another lane. This could be a drop-off carport kind of area, sort of like what you see with a lot of airports. Also, I've been to enough airports. I am very much aware that whatever that beautiful structure that I built a while ago, and I called it an airport, no, that's not it. That's no airport that I've ever seen before. It looks great, but it's no airport. And there he is. I can see him flying. That is something you don't see every day. So my point is carport. Okay, this door will no longer be a thing. I might have a series of doors right here, eating up more precious space. I'm not happy to see that happen, but I need to make sense for this. This just naturally looks like the carport. So I guess I could make it 1 door or 2 doors, something small like that. And it would make it, yeah, it probably could make more sense. I think I like that a whole lot more than having this small door off to the side that looks more like an emergency exit. I think that's what we're gonna do. And if it No, I was about to say if it means cutting out another lane, we'll do that. Like building in 2 more blocks to build in a drop-off lane. That's just unnecessary, and that eats up space that we could be using for stores. So if I had my entrance right here, it would give more space for whatever this is. This is a placeholder, obviously. This yellow block right here. This is a placeholder for some sort of a stand, whether it's a Cinnabon or it's a watch vendor that's in some sort of a movable structure, or a table on sale, some sort of a small table vendor, one of those jewelry carts, that kind of thing. And yes, he's reminding me we need to cover this stuff. So that's what we're gonna put there. I really like the texturing. So you're saying, well, why Piggy Plus? Why? What was the point of building this structure? This was the point of building this structure. We have this. This is right here. This whole room. And it was intended to be a cafeteria. I want you, after the stream, I want you to go and watch the older videos. Not necessarily in its entirety. I don't want to waste your time. I want you to at least skim through it and go to the older mall Piggy Plus Build Mode Map videos. You will see the cafeteria. The cafeteria is not on the 2nd floor. The cafeteria was this entire thing. This whole, you know what, I'm gonna zoom out. I built this whole wing with the concept that it was gonna be a cafeteria. It was not gonna be 2 stories. The 2 stories, there were stores around the 2nd floor perimeter. And it was gonna, the ceiling, go all the way up from this floor, the ground floor, all the way up to the ceiling. So it's gonna be open air. And yeah, that looked cool, but that was a terrible waste of space. And this brings me to something that I've mentioned on quite a number of videos and live streams. I call it the challenge factor. So what the heck does that mean? So you're walking in, you already say to yourself, wow, this is really narrow. That's what I want. Piggy is chasing you. If you can just walk anywhere you want, then it's not going to be as scary. It's not going to be as you're not risking it as much. Right here, you're telling yourself, I can't just go anywhere. I have to go here, or I have to go here. Your options are limited. So Piggy, you can get caught and stuck on a lot of this stuff, and Piggy kind of has the upper hand now. So you still kind of have to dodge your way around all this stuff. I want to cover the update, which is, whoa, no way. Look at these chairs. I have ideas for them. Okay. So what do I want going here? So I talked about the cafeteria, and I wanted to expand it, as you might imagine, out to here. At least an exterior portion, and if I have to put some sort of an awning, I will do so. The idea I built this was because instead of... Here, let me show you. If I were to knock out this wall and make it all glass, let's just... For what we have right now, what do we see? We see the sky, and not much else. At least if we got closer, we could see this waterfall. Yes, I understand. It still doesn't make too much sense. I'm going to explain why you want this view. This is what we got right here. And from beyond that, this water will trickle in to a beach. Does that make sense? Does it not? That's a question that we're going to cover later as we continue building. And somehow this will all be meshed out perfectly. We're going to have a nice a white sandy beach here that'll go into a beach, and it will mark a border. This mall is undergoing renovation, not a new initiative project. We're not building the mall for the first time. We're editing the mall. We're making minor changes. Yeah, not minor. They're going to be pretty substantial. So what's going to go here? On this is what the plan is for now. I'd be open to see it change. So if it changes, I'm not going to be upset. But at least on this wall, and you know what, as I say it, maybe even also on this wall, we're going to have food vendors, stalls for food we distributed. And same here, the bathroom situation. I don't want to have to put it in this section or this section. You know what? As he's building the tree, that would be a nice thing. I was gonna say we should gotta have some sort of a stall or some vendors here, because this is, again, a wide open spot. We're gonna come back to that. I've been drawing up maps of what I want to see in here. Here's an example of what a store might look like. I'm gonna make most of it a glass wall, and this might have to be relocated. I strongly dislike where that is, even if that means pushing it over to here. That would be a whole lot better, so we could use this space for bathrooms or whatever, or even more glass wall. So this could be a giant window panel, and with doors that open and close and in a unique way. And then from here, there'll be some sort of an awning, but at least you get a better view of what's supposed to be a beach down here, which will be built in the later future. I don't see myself expanding this any further, and I don't see myself adding on another story. But that's what's going to go here, and that's the purpose of that. And these are all going to be stores, if I haven't said that already. And everything else down here, this could be a stores. There's going to be, as I said earlier, there's going to be an entrance here, store on both sides. This will be pushed back, so there can be a store here. And then we'll put a store here, and we'll fill in whether it's supposed to be more stores there. So we're giving it a better use of the space. So if you do remember what it used to look like, you're going to agree with me, hopefully, that it was a better use of space. Alright, so that's all I'm going to say about the mall right now. Not too much, not much at all has really changed. The airport, which as Luke Combs once said, what you see is what you get. As of now, I changed up the water, and I played with how to open the, as you see the player spawn was over there. So these doors, I've been messing around, not these doors, these elevator doors, I was going to use them to be the doors that you use to open up. I hope he's not editing it. That's what I'm afraid of. People might touch it. But this is supposed to be some sort of a log cabin based on the Disney World Hotel and Resort, Wilderness Lodge. And it's based off of a lot of Western National Park hotels that have a lot of charm to them. So, what is in question right now is how to open these doors. Okay, there are link doors. You open them with a link. So, in here, in this tree, this is a giant tree. There's a whole backstory on it. We mentioned in an earlier video. You click this button. It used to be a lever because the lever wasn't working. The button also doesn't work. There's obviously something I'm doing that's wrong. So if I press this, okay, it takes me to these two doors, and those two doors. You press confirm. And if we play through it, oh wait, you know what? Let's go to settings too. I did this, this was not an option on the leather. Sure, usable by infected. The infected are gonna have the greatest time trying to get in here. There's a lot of crouch points to get in here, so I don't see infected getting in. Well, what the heck? We'll put the check mark in anyway. Press length. In other words, my understanding of that is we press the button and it is open for this many seconds. So if we have parking spots here, this might turn into a parking lane of some kind. And then eventually there's going to be a parking structure in the back end of this building. It'll go up for a few stories. You walk in, your airline brand, the company that you signed up with, that you're going on, you sign them, they weigh your baggage, and your baggage goes on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt goes here. Onto the plane. So you dropped off your bag, great. Now it's just you, your family, and maybe even your carry-ons. What do you do now? You could sit down and relax, I suppose, if you have that kind of time. But in most cases, you want to get on that plane and then you can relax. So what do? Oh wait, I have to go to the bathroom first. We got bathrooms over here. 2 stalls. Very quick. I wanted to make sure I added that feature in. Get your snack. And then we walk across. Either escalator will work because they're all going to take you to the same place. You go here. I'll figure out what this desk is for. I called it a reception desk, but does that make a whole lot of sense? So the lane divides. They ask for your ID and maybe your passport if it's an international flight, because apparently this is an international airport. You go there. Put your carry-on at any, your shoes, all the whole nine, everything you would expect to do. And then, if something gets confiscated and held for further review, this is where you go. Otherwise, head on your merry way over here. And by the way, this other escalator that I did not go up also takes you to the same spot. You go across this. This bridge is beautiful. Put a lot of effort into this. A lot of overlapping blocks. I want to make sure that you guys are making use of all the features. So let's say you're handicapped or you're wheelchair accessible. You got the walking platform. As we leave here, we're gonna have a wandering maze. I want this to be. I first said I want this to be inspired off of the Rome airport, and then I said I don't remember the airport. I don't remember it much anymore. But what I do remember is the Heathrow airport, the London airport. We're gonna have a wandering maze, and this fits perfectly with what I mentioned earlier, the challenge factor. Oh my gosh, is that a camera? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a gun. That's not as fun. Alright. So we're gonna have some wandering path. Kind of going, meandering around here. And all these different stores to check out. And I also said, if the bar and grill doesn't go there, it will go here. And as I say that, I think I wanted the airport. I wanted the bar and grill to get here. And the reason I did this is I didn't want it to be a boxy structure. I wanted there to be some indents within it and make it stick out so it's not a giant wooden box. I think I actually wanted that more than I wanted this. This is closer to the airport. At least you have the building blocking off that noise. And I think this is just way too much valuable space. From here, I could build a wing that goes out here and build another terminal. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this wall closer to where I am, giving us more space to build an indoor bar. And we're still going to have that weird staircase that randomly goes off the meandering pathway. And you're going to be like, what the heck is this staircase? And you go down, and you're going to see this whole dining room or bar and grill. It's going to be nice. It's going to be cozy. It's going to be quite literally a man cave. In fact, that might even be part of, or the title of the restaurant. And this is going to be perfect. You get to see a waterfall, some beautiful wooden architecture, and this huge mountain off in the distance. An elevator, and I think right here I intentionally indented this to support some sort of a ramp. So this ramp takes you up here. We're going to have high ceilings, probably more restaurants and stores, and a lot of seating. This might go up for 2 stories, and there might be lofts within this story. There's going to be at least 3 fireplaces. I want to carry over one of those trees to make this a common theme between all of the buildings. Up in this loft area where I said all the seats are, this is above the windy area with the windy pathway and the bar and grill entrance. This is the floor above that. There's a bunch of seats, everything's open, fireplace. There's that tree that I talked about. It has a long backstory behind it. And then there's probably going to be a restaurant or 2. But from there, there's going to be a series of staircases, and there's going to be walls in between each one so that you can't walk onto a different airplane. So that staircase is going to take you down, and there's going to presumably be a door here. Or not a door. An entrance to... there's a technical term, and it's not coming to mind right now. Some sort of a catwalk that connects the airport to the airplane. You take that, and then you get onto the airplane. And then vice versa. You're on the airplane, and you came off it, you're coming off of it right now, and you're coming back on, this is the arrivals. There's gonna be a big wall in between. You're gonna walk here, and from here, we're gonna have another skywalk kind of thing that looks exactly like that, and it's gonna take you over across the creek and across the road into the second story of the arrival terminal. So what's gonna go here? Let's start on the ground floor. As I said, you drive your car, and this is presumably in the first floor of the parking garage. There's gonna be a ramp that takes you up. So the parking garage entrance is probably gonna be about this square right here. And then here, staircase and ramps up to here. We're gonna have the car rental service in this gray area here. And then here we're gonna have another bar and grill that's gonna be reminiscent of the Wilderness Lodge Geyser Point restaurant that overlooks what is Bay Lake there, but will be something here. We haven't named this yet, but that's the idea of what it's going to be. The restaurant's going to take up this back end. And so on the second story, we're going to have staircases one end of here, of this gray area, because this is the only walking space. There's going to be an entrance to the parking garage, and then there's going to be a tree, and that'll take you up to the second story. The second story, what are we going to see there? We're going to see baggage claims. So, as I mentioned, let's take you over there. Over here we have the skywalk. The skywalk will take you here. We're gonna have a series of baggage claims where you can pick up your bag. The platform of the second floor is gonna go over the road. That's why these bars are here. And that's basically the basic gist of what I expect to see with this airport. Map thumbnail. Okay. Don't worry, we're gonna eventually do that. I don't want to do that right now because I want to look for the perfect picture. We can take a screenshot of this. Hard mode, first person. Hard? What's the difference between hard and first person? Aren't they the same thing? Does hard mean instead of seeing the key, it's going to give you a letter or a number or something? I don't think that's hard. I think that's just annoying. Custom. What does custom mean? Do I figure... the problem is I don't want to play it right now because it's going to crash. So there's customs option. Clock timer. 14 minutes is definitely not enough. No way. No way. No way. This is what custom is. Is this really what custom is? No way. I like this a lot. I think I like this. I'm not sure if I like it. It's dark in some spots, but you can still see the sun. Fog N. I'm gonna have to think a lot more about this. There's a lot of these settings, it's like you want to build a map based around these settings. Alright, I like a lot of this. Change the survivor model. Default doggy undercover. Maybe? Giraffe festive. They all look good. Oh, does this change my... What else can we do? What does this mean? Create an NPC. Piggy plus merch. Roblox jacket. You add something? The IDs, that's gonna be hard. How could I forget? That is realistic enough. Yeah. I said I didn't like it in the beginning, but I want to change it away from the default. Wow. It looks so much more realistic. Mr. P's turret. What's... The sky. I don't know if I like it. Oh, it's that gun. Huh. Target mode straight. Homing. I'll look that one up. Figure out what that means. Effects infected. Effects survivors. You know what? I like it. I don't see how it serves a purpose in this map. I'll find a way. If I have to build some army defense force base grass. Yeah, I could find a way to use that. Death block. I have some ideas already. Like fall damage. I think that's perfect. Vault door. Oh, this is huge. This could go. This could go in this building right here. The bank. I don't have that. Never mind. I can't say I have it. Claw machine. Vending machine. Mallet. Oh, finally. You know, we've been talking about this since the first update of Piggy Build Mode, and we finally got it. This is great. We've wanted this stuff. The problem is I don't think my map... Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I just haven't been focusing my attention on it. So I was told that I need that... What's it? Let's find it. Hand sensor button. And that activates all the other things. I'm going to go around and play with that. Audio links, I haven't figured that one out. Someone said there's a new decoration. Okay, there's a new decoration. Holiday photo? Oh, wow. That's something. That is great that we have that. I don't think that... Fountain? Oh. Again, that's just too unnecessary. Treadmill! Haha! I made a video about how I wanted this. We got it. Alright. Chamber? I don't think that's new. Alright, or it might be new, but I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is. There's a trap like this. We've seen this before. I've seen something like this before. What does it do? I'll figure out later. I want to wrap up this stream pretty quickly, so I'm going to rush through everything. Rain block? Okay. I don't know why it's in decoration. Snow block. Okay. This is gonna have to go around most of my map if I want to make it snow. But I like that. Knife, that's not new. Rope. Trader gun. There are two different types of guns. Yeah, there's a gun and there's a trader gun. Magic wand, shovel, magnifying glass, generator parts. Okay. Lights? No. Basic? I don't... No. No clip block? What does that mean? Why do I have that? I guess for puzzles, that's... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And this corner stair thing, I think that's new. There's the favorite tab, and then there's the recent tab. Okay. It's cool to see the sky like this. Something a little bit more realistic. I appreciate all of them. I'm glad that he's adding them all in. Because I understand it's going to help you more, it's going to help me. Okay. This is really dark. Yeah, this could make sense. This could... Oh, don't do that. Yeah. I think I like this. I don't like that, though. Oh. I can just see myself not liking this. Let's get rid of this. I don't like it. It's a little dark. It's a little dark. Ship, the temple, enter low. See, if you don't have the snow, well, I guess they can't tell. The AI or whatever can't tell what's indoor and what's outdoor. Breakout, was Breakout good? That was the first one. I think Breakout was not that bad. Breakout's the one I can. I think the other dark ones you can stand if you're not flying around. Covered a lot in this update, and I don't want this to be okay. We did our stream, so we don't have to do another one for another 6 months. I want there to be a series of streams, videos, and a bunch of different stuff happening within the course of the next week and a half. Just get a lot of content to make up for the content we've missed out. As I mentioned, there's 3 new to Piggy Plus games that I want to be covering. And I want to try to see if I can force in a build mode update, build mode map update, where I finish finishing up some project within either the mall or the airport. And of course, there's still that train station, the subway station that I didn't talk about at all in the stream, because we've been talking about it for ever. A few years now. And only about a fraction of it has been completed. So that's all that we're going to talk about. I'm going to be covering all that stuff in a future video, and that's all that we're going to talk about now. I hope to see you guys in the future, hopefully within the next week. We're going to wrap this up. You guys have been watching this on Piggy Plus Live.